So since we've already got y by itself here, we can use substitution. And instead of x plus y equals negative 3, we can write x plus, and since y is equal to 1/3 x squared minus 3, we can get this as a starting point. Now if we combine all of our like terms, and because we have a quadratic equation, if I add 3 to both sides to make one side equal to 0, you're going to find out that your 3's cancel out and you just have 1/3 x squared plus x equals 0. How many people got this far? All right. At this point, you can factor. There is a common factor of x in both of those. So if you take the x out, you're left with 1/3 x plus 1. Now we've changed it from being adding and subtracting to multiplying. And if we split it up where the multiplication is, what would make this 0? If x were 0, what would make that equal to 0? So in this one, maybe you can't see it right away, so you say to yourself, well, if I made that equal to 0 and I solved for x, I'd have to subtract 1 on both sides. I get 1/3 x equals negative 1. Then I'd multiply both sides by 3, and I would get x is equal to negative 3. How many people got stuck on the factoring? So now that we've factored and now we found out what makes it equal to 0, when x is 0, we could go back to our original equation, plug that in, and I would probably use this one. Plug in 0 for x, and you get y is negative 3. So our one solution will be 0, negative 3. When x is equal to negative 3, then you'd have negative 3 plus y equals negative 3. Add 3 to both sides and get y is equal to 0. So we get our other solution is negative 3, 0. So there's 2 points where this line and parabola intersect. Question number 7 is one you can do for practice.